Hi everybody and welcome to today's class with me Mike here at my home studio, Miami Yoga Wales, UK. So before we get in, I just want to give you all a massive thank you for joining me on this little mini mandala series. So far we've explored our water mandala, opening up the inner groin. We've explored all of those delicious spinal twists in our fire mandalas, and of course our last session, the air mandala, really opening up the heart, stretching the abdominals, and then exploring our back bending practice. So today is the last element of the 4 classical elements of nature: earth, air, fire, water. So today is grounding, rooting, posterior chain lengthening, activating earth mandala today. So for today's class, if you have them, you will need some blocks for some split training that we will do towards the end of the class, but primarily working on the back extended leg rather than the front leg. But we can then lengthen out, because hopefully we'll have really worked the front hamstrings ready for the splits. And other than that, all you need is yourself today. So again, we're going to be moving nice and slow today. We're only going to do one single mandala, and we'll add in some pulsations and holds within that, because I want to take a little bit more time to explore what one of my own teachers, Matt Giordano, who is my chromatic teacher as I'm currently doing some more studying, has this elemental basin theory within his own teaching, within chromatic yoga, and it's something that I really identify with. So we're going to be exploring what he describes as the earth line. I know I've talked about it previously, if any of you have joined in my live classes in the past, but we're going to get into it a little bit more deeply today. And even if you only find one aspect of it, then that's more than enough. We can just find it together as we periodically move through class to class. So let's start. Let's join me on the mat. Let's come to a wide-legged child's pose, just gently opening up the inside thighs as well. Having the big toes connecting the back, heels nice and close towards your bum, and then guiding yourself down. Let's start passively with a little elbow bend. Draw yourself down. Close the eyes, and just settle into the body. Slow breaths in through the nose. And slow breaths out. Taking your time. As always, the start of every practice, come to your body scan. That little mental note for yourself, scanning through your body from the tip of the head to the tip of the toes. How does your body feel today? What sensations can you feel? The gentle opening here in child's pose of the adductors, inside thighs. The lengthening of the back by drawing your tailbone towards the feet as the spine gently folds forward. How do the extremities feel, your hands and your feet? Every aspect of your body, including your skin. How does your skin feel today? Of course, not judging our bodies in any way. Acknowledging the weaknesses, the strengths, our tighter areas more open. And let's see if our physical practice, our asana practice, can combine, work into more harmony together. Embedded, of course, throughout, supporting everything, is our breath. Take full belly breaths In through the nose, let the belly soften. Squeeze the belly in, lift it up, and lift the pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more times, but let's lengthen the arms out as far forward as they'll go. 4 more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the breath move through the body. One more breath in. One more breath out. Nice and slowly lift ourselves up into a tabletop. Pelvis on top of the knees, knees as wide as the hips, hands underneath the shoulders as wide as the shoulder girdle. Gently find some fluidity in the pelvis, side to side, slowly moving it into your ribs and your belly and your shoulders. So into your disco cat, have a little wriggle, just help to mobilize the spine. See what feels completely pleasurable here, what feels good. And just begin to be aware of your toes and your hands. So feeling the connection, even the knees, feeling the connection of the ground, the earth, the root. Let's use it today. Really be nice and stable. Circle the head if that feels nice, and keep that going in any direction that feels good for you. 4, 10, 9, feel free to bend the elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 rounds, cat and cow, before we take a nice passive Uttanasana ragdoll for our yin. So let's inhale, arch the back, lift the heart forward, cow. Exhale, round the back, draw the belly button in, chin to chest. 3 more. Anterior pelvic tilt. Belly comes forward, arch the back, lift the heart as much as you can. Exhale, draw the belly in, round the back. Twice more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more. Let the belly stretch. Draw the belly in. Nice. Come back to neutral. Just creep the fingers a tiny bit further forward. Tuck the toes if they're not already. Take a breath in. As you exhale, arch the back. Press your bum up. Press the backs of the legs out. First downward facing dog. Again, soft knees. Have a little bit of a disco wiggle. Rocking side to side. We'll come back here in a moment. So just again, find some fluidity here. And then nice and slowly, a brief moment of pause. Again, how does your body feel? This is the first one. Gripping the floor with your hands, elevating the shoulders. Pelvis nice and high. Soft knee bend. If you need to, press in the backs of the legs out. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, nice and slowly, walk your feet towards the hands. Underneath the hips, soften the knees, getting the ribs on top of your thighs, hands into the floor, or yogis try to cup the elbows. Even though we're bending the knees, try and lift the bum up. Passive Uttanasana ragdoll. Let's hold here for about, say, 2 to 3 minutes. Here we go. Weight more towards the balls of the feet. So maybe allow them to find the heels and then feel the difference down the backs of the legs as you get a deeper stretch as you move the weight forward. Trying our best to soften the thighs, the glutes, your back, every area of your body. So enjoy this moment of complete, utter rest. Nice slow breaths in. Slow breaths out. What can you feel here? Sensations of the hamstrings, the calves, the feet. Particularly the top of the hamstring where it inserts into the glutes. The glutes themselves, the lower back. Slowly exploring this kinesthetic line which moves down from the pelvis through to the feet, the earth line. Nice slow breath. How much can you soften? Let gravity do the work. 8 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4 more rounds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath in. As you exhale, drop the hands to the floor. Just deepen the knee bend slightly. Come to spider fingers. Inhale, lift the chest slowly, halfway lift. Start to bend back, forward. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale a little bit taller. Exhale back down. Inhale all the way up to horizontal. Slide the hands up the shins. Start to straighten the legs. Squeeze the belly in. Hold it there. Draw the weight into the heels. And then guide the weight once more back in towards the toes so the pelvis is directly on top. Hold it there. Guide the arms to the side. Stay here, or seeing if you can push into the balls of the feet. Lift the heels up towards the bum for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Root the heels back down. Hands to the thighs. Tiny extra half lift. Inhale. Rebow forward. Bend the knees. Exhale. And then guide the hands to the shins. So let's explore this earth line a little bit more. So this kinesthetic line, as I say, that comes from the lower back, through the bum, the hamstrings, the backs of the knees, the calves, into all of the feet. So we'll start from the floor. Hands on the shins. Send your weight into your heels. Lift all of your toes off the floor. So we try to create as best we can a triangle or a tripod base of the feet, the baby toe, the big toe and the heel. So whilst we're here, push your outside heels down into the floor as best you can. Try to plant the base of the big toe down, the baby toe down. Nice spreading of the toes. One day, hopefully, we can get the 3 middle toes off the floor. I can't physically do it yet, but maybe one day. Maybe even place fingers on your big toe, baby toe, and try to lift the 3 little toes in the middle up. Push the heels into the floor. That's your base. The base of the earth line. One day, who knows, maybe I'll be able to get my toes off. But press the toes down as much as you can. Push the heels even further down into the ground. Guide your hands back to the outsides of the shins. Now press your shins out. Push them into the hands. That will slightly internally rotate your femur, pressing all of the backs of the legs out, which allows us to anteriorly tip the pelvis a little bit more. The bum goes up to the sky. So it's a nice deep hamstring activation sensation all the way down the backs of the legs. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease it off slightly. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift the chest slightly. Exhale, plant the heels, push the heels down, push the toes down. Push the backs of the legs out, resistance against the shins with the hands. Feel the glutes widening, stretching as the pelvis tips forward as the tailbone goes up. Keep the ribs in contact. The final key to the earth line is then to micro tuck the pelvis back under. So let's all for a moment come onto the tops of the thighs, come into kind of like a supported chair and really stick your bum out as much as you can. So arch the back, maybe lift the chest up a little bit to help using the back muscles. Take another breath in. Exhale, deliberately round your back, just like that. Oh, there we go. Feel the glutes there. Woo. And then stretch them back out. So we want to try and keep as much of an anterior pelvic tilt as we can in our forward fold, but then a micro tuck sensation of the sitting bones drawing back down towards the heels. So if you place your fingers underneath your bum, arch the back, and then without deliberately changing the shape, the action of your pelvis, keep anteriorly, tipping as much as you can, but then a micro activation of your hamstrings here, the glutes, tuck under, you'll feel them engage, shorten slightly. That then keeps this earth line connected to the floor. A deep stretch, but also nice and active. So we're trying to not have the danger of overstretching, so they're micro tucking to slightly increase the strength and taking the stretch slightly up. So let's see if we can find that a little bit further down. Once again, hands to the shins. This will all make sense when we come to our peak posture today in the standing part of class. Root your toes down. Big toe, baby toe. Your heels, push them down. Hands against the shins. Push the backs of the legs out. Thighs internally rotate slightly. The bum widens. We tip forward slightly. The bum goes up as close to the sky as we can. Now, if you're feeling good, try and micro tuck the tailbone back down. Engage the glutes a little bit more. Keep pushing everything out. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then soften slightly, holding onto the backs of the heels. Pull yourself a little bit deeper. Hold it, just one breath in. One breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, the hands to the hips. Arch up, inhale. Oh, hello, glutes, hamstrings. Exhale, Tadasana. Mountain pose. Again, so coming back to sensations of the body. How does that feel? Let's incorporate all of that sensation into our single mandala. So let's go. Tops of the mat. Nice easy salute to down dog before we begin. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Again, root the feet, grounded, stable. Here we go. Urdhva inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. You can always keep the legs slightly bent if you need to. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana halfway. Exhale, stepping back or jumping back to your plank. Softening down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the hips forward. Upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhaling, up and back. Return, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Grip the floor. Elevate the shoulders, bum is high. Again, pressing the toes, pressing the backs of the legs out. Exhale. 4 spinal waves. Inhale, round the back, come forward. Arching back, softening the knees. Downward dog. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale, float it back. Once more. Inhale. Once more. Exhale. Last breath in stillness before our mandala. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, opening the hip briefly, bend the knee, heel to the bum. Inhale, stay. Exhale, stay. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, square the hip. Hold it there. Inhale. Hold it there. Exhale. Inhale to the hands. Exhale, pull the leg through to low lunge. Drop your back knee and just walk the back leg slightly further back. Ardha Hanumanasana half split. Inhale. Up and over. Exhale. One more breath in. Push the bum back. Exhale. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, hands forward, drive the torso forward, leg up, standing split. We're going to hold this one for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the hips as square as we can. Use the glutes to lift the leg. Feel that earth line on the underneath leg. Once more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, pyramid. Back leg halfway down the mat. Fold over that front leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale. Inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, slowly stand all the way back up. Bring the hands up to the sky. Standing pyramid. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, all the way back forward to a flat back. Keep the arms by your side, so it's kind of like a forward facing triangle. Hold it here. Inhale. Hold it here. Exhale, belly's nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale all the way back up to vertical. As you exhale, elbows come in, turn to the left, square the feet, all the way down, Prasarita, forward fold. We're going to pulse here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften in the knees, re-straighten. Twice more. Inhale. Bend in the knees, keep pushing them out, and then push back up. Once more, inhale. Once more. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale to the back of the mat. Redrop the back knee. Half split on this side. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Drive the heel down into the floor. Try and pull it back towards the hip. Once more, inhale. As you exhale, re-bend the front leg, hands either side, send the leg back, take a chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Right side again. Here we go. Inhale, square three-legged dog. Exhale, opening up the hip. Bend the knee. Heel to the bum. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, square the hip as much as you can. Squeeze in the bum and the thigh. Inhale to the hands. Drive it through. Low lunge. Exhale. Guide the back knee ready for half split. Inhale, lift the chest. Up and over. Keep the thighs in contact with the ribs. Exhale. Half split. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, back down. Inhale, come back forward. Exhale, standing split. Drive the torso forward. Leg goes up. We hold this one for 3. Inhale. Exhale. Tipping forward. Use your glute muscles to try and get that leg nice and high, but without openings. Keep it square. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale, leg halfway down the mat, pyramid pose, bow over the front leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, soften into the front leg, lift the chest. Exhale, draw yourself all the way up. And then hands, heart, center. Inhale up. All the way back, forward arms by the side, forward face in triangle. Keep it nice and tight. If the bum sticks out, just scoop it back in as best we can. So they try and square, or stay square, I should say. Hold it. Inhale all the way back up. Elbows pull in. Square the feet to the left. Bow over. Prasarita Padasana. We pulse 3 times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, but without collapsing, so push them out. And then re-straighten the legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend, soften, and push. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, square to the front of the mat. Drop the back knee, work the back leg down. Half split. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Again, if the hips are off center, try and draw this left hip back, right hip forward, bowing over the front leg. Feel free to point or flex. Keep sticking the bum out as much as you can. One more breath in. Softening to the chaturanga as you exhale. Upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale to the hands. Bend the knees. Exhale, soften the knees down. We'll take 4 breaths, either in child's pose, dolphin, headstand, any variation, tripod, or cupping the hands behind the skull. Or if any of you have Pincha Mayurasana, straight leg version, or scorpion version, you are more than welcome to take. I'm working on these myself, so I'm going to work on that. Or you can even stay in down dog or child's pose. Here we go. So set yourselves up. Hold it here. 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Soften. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Preparing the descent, nice and slow. Exhale. All back up slowly to down dog. Take a breath in. Exhale when you come back. Re-find your downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Left side. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, allow the hip, the femur to open. Bend the knee, heel to the bum. Let's hold. Inhale. Exhale. Sensations through the body. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale. Ooh, square the hip as best you can. Hold it there. Breathe in. Exhale out. Inhale to the hands. Exhale round the back. Pull the knee in. Low lunge. Prepare for half split. Work the back leg. Inhale, chest. Up and over. Exhale. Drive the heel down into the floor. Pull it back into the hip to keep the hamstring active. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, come forward. Now drive the weight. Chest forward, bum up as you exhale. Standing split Ekabadasana. Hold it 3 times. Inhale. Lift the bum, lift the leg. Exhale, but without opening. Try and keep it square as best you can. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Plant the leg halfway down the mat, pyramid pose. Again, feeling the weight of the feet, the heels into the floor, bow forward. Inhale. Exhale. That earth line all the way through the posterior side of the body. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift the chest slightly. Exhale, push the ground away. Let's reach ourselves all the way up. Forward facing triangle. Take a breath in. Exhale, pitch forward. Arms can go by the side. Hold it. Belly's nice and tight. Again, if the bum goes out, square it off. So draw this left hip back as much as you can. Hold it there. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, pull these elbows in, square the feet. Bow forward. Oh, hello hamstrings, I can feel them now. And the bum. Exhale. 3 little pulses. Inhale halfway. Soften the knees. Re-push. Exhale. Lift the chest. Soften and push. Once more, inhale. Soften and push. Inhale halfway. Square the hips to the back of the mat. soften the underneath knee, work the back leg a little bit, half split, second side. Inhale, up and over, exhale. Again, as much as you can, stick the bum out. Stay connected to the ground, your heels, your toes, your knees, your hands. Once more. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, finding our way back. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, or maybe Cobra. Exhaling up and back. Downward facing dog. One breath in, one breath out. One more time and then the mandala is complete. Here we go. Inhale, left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, opening the hip, bend the knee. We know the flow now. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten on the inhale. Square the hip as best we can. On the exhale, using the bum to lift the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the hands. Sweep it through low lunge. Exhale, preparing for the half split. Inhale. Ardha Hanumanasana as you exhale, folding over the leg, ribs on top. Who knows? One day, nose may touch the toes. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, standing split, lift the leg, bow over the leg, hold it 3 times. Inhale. Lift up as much as you can. Exhale. Maybe take in the cup of the ankle, one hand, maybe 2. I'm not quite there yet with 2 hands, so I gotta use 1, that's okay. One more breath. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Soften down pyramid, back leg halfway. Bow over the leg. Remembering you can always bend knees whenever you need to. Re-straighten when you can. Inhale. Exhale. One more full inhale. One more full exhale. Inhale, soften the knee, lift the chest. Pressing your way all the way up. Forward facing triangle, try not to hit my legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, pitch back forward, horizontal spine, belly is tight. Arms glued by the side. Hips as square as they can be. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale all the way. Exhale, elbows in, turn the legs all the way down. Prasarita fold. 3 little pulses. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften the knees, push them out. Re-extend the legs. Bum high. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Square to the front of the mat, drop the back knee, extend the leg. Last half split. Inhale. Up and over. Exhale. Again, as square hips as we can. Chest reaches forward, bum reaches back. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, find the chaturanga. You can always remember, drop the knees. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, squeeze the bum. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale to the hands. Soften in the knees as you exhale. Maybe take child's pose for 4 breaths. Down dog for 4 breaths. Dolphin. Headstand. Tripod. Cupped hands. Or again, Pincha Mayurasana. Yogi's choice. Let's work our way in. Setting yourself up. Here we go. Let's hold any variation you like. 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. If you're upside down, slowly work your way down. Let's all count it down. Inhale, lift ourselves up through a table. Exhale, press back. Downward dog. Let's close the mandala. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, jump or step. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the hips, inhale, arch up. Exhale, Tadasana, soften. Nice. So we've deeply opened up the hamstrings. Now let's take a standing variation of what I call, it's kind of like a variation of standing head to toe. I kind of think of it as standing heron or upward facing heron. So I'm not sure if this would be the correct Sanskrit, but for me it's Uttita Kranchasana, so upward facing heron, I suppose. So just have a little watch for now. So the first one that we're going to work towards today, standing, I'll do my weaker leg first. No? I'll do my right leg supporting as my right ankle is the weaker ankle out of the two. So left leg. So you're going to pull the knee in towards your chest. Feel the earth line base of the standing leg. Your heel, push it down, baby toe, big toe as best you can. We're going to cup the hamstring, if I face this way, and then actively push the leg into the hand as much as you can, and then gently just try and squeeze the heel back so you shorten the hamstring a tiny bit so it stays a little bit more active. Next option, drive the leg forward, but again using the support here. You can always test your balance and your strength. A little bit more hip flexor has to work then a little bit harder, so you can always use the support there. Option 2, that's 1.5. Option 2, pull the shin in, up and over. Find your cupped hands around the base of the foot, and then really squeeze it in as much as you can. This underneath leg can stay slightly bent, it can stay straight. Yogi's choice in this one. If you're happy here, stay here. Option 3, so this is kind of like standing head to toe. Drive the foot forward as much as you can. And then coming back to this micro tuck idea of the earth line where your pelvis tucks under ever so slightly, you're then going to tuck under. So then lift the leg, pull on the elbows, so let the elbows bend, pull on the leg, sorry, pull it forward into this kind of standing variation of heron. So again, if I face the side, extend the leg, allow the softness in the elbows, tuck the pelvis under slightly, lift the leg, and then if you choose to, you can straighten the underneath leg, straighten the top leg. So we know our options, let's have a go. I'm going to start on this side, as my right angle is the weaker of the two, so I'm going to draw my left leg up first, but if you want to do the other side, please do so. And again, you can always use a wall for extra balance. Here we go. Root the feet. Send the weight, either leg. I'm going to do my weaker ankle for balance first. So pull the left knee in towards the chest. Take option 1, push, slight contraction of the heel, 1.5, extend, cup, pull it in, drive the leg, or try and micro tuck the tailbone under to lift the leg a little bit taller, pull it towards you, hold 3 breaths. Exhale. If you fall over, it's okay. One more breath in. Slowly with control. Woo, come back, bend the knees. Shake the hips. Give the legs a wobble. Nice. Awesome. So if you want to pause the video and try that side again, please feel free. Let's do the other side, and then we'll do it all together without me talking, so I can focus on my own breath, and we'll do it once more each side. But let's try the other side first. So I'm kind of hoping this is my better side, as my left ankle is generally stronger than my right. But let's see how it goes. Send the weight into your opposite foot. Draw the leg up. Try and find the base of the foot. Heels, toes. Option 1. Option 1.5. Extend. Maybe take a quick little check. Can I lift it? Pull the knee in. Find the cup of the ankle. Sorry, the ball of the foot. Pull it in. Extend the leg. Maybe then take the micro tuck of the pelvis. Here we go. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Slowly, as I found the last little wobble there, exhale. Come back out. Nice. Give the hips a good wriggle. Shake the legs. That's hard on the bum. That's hard on the hamstrings. So, on your own now, once more, each side, 3 breaths. Maybe try a harder variation, maybe try an easy one. Here we go. So set yourself up for whatever one you were working with. Let's see if I can keep some more balance now. And then hold it for 3 breaths. Second side. Again, you can pause the video as much as you need to. Here you go. So this one is just for yourself. Work your way in, whichever variation you are working towards. Find the breath. Find the root of your foot. Off we go. Once you've done both sides, come to the top of the mat, one hand to your belly, one hand to the chest. Feel free to close the eyes. Just ground yourself back down. Come back to every sensation that we felt so far. Micro tucking of the tail, activating the glutes, the tops of the hamstrings. Working our way down through the belly of the flesh of the hamstrings, the calves, the root of the earth line, the base of the heel, the big toe, the baby toe. Take one more breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Open the eyes if they're closed. Simple roll down to the floor. Drop the arms, chin to chest, all the way down, sequentially moving through the spine. As soon as you feel any pressure in the lower back, you can bend the knees. And then once we're there, let's just walk back out into a downward facing dog. If you have your blocks handy, this will be where they're useful. Here we go. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Take 3-legged dog. This time allow the hip to open, but keep the leg as straight as you can. And then exhale, drive it forward, and then grab your blocks. So we're going to work towards a little bit more extension now on the back leg, and then if we're feeling okay, we can then re-extend the front leg. So if you have your blocks, find a deep, long lunge. Again, same setup for half split, just walk the back leg a little bit further away, maybe adjust the front foot as much as you need. So take one block, high end, and place it roughly at the top of the hamstring and the glute bum area, maybe a little bit further down if that feels easier. And allow yourself to sit and rest, and then sit up nice and tall. If you can't get this deep, you can take a lunge version instead. So I'll show both versions. So if you're with me, in this version, you can use another block just for a bit of extra support. Tuck your back toes under, as square hips as you can possibly be. So if your back hip is opening externally, internally draw the femur in, inner thigh sweeps in as much as you can. Squeeze the bum, take a breath in. Exhale, drive your heel back, straighten the back leg as much as you can so you get that deep hipping through the psoas, the hip flexors, the quads. And we're going to hold it here for 3 breaths, and then we'll tap down just once each side, and then maybe we can go into the full splits. If you're in the lunge version, if you can't get this low, start in a high lunge, nice neutral pelvis, and then allow yourself to arch slightly, maybe use the support of the hands, take a little bit of a back bend, and then really drive the back leg, heel down as much as you can to get a little bit of an opening through the front of the hip, and use the arch there to support. Keep the belly in, straighten that back leg as much as you can, spiraling the inner thigh in as much as you can. Feel free to lift the arms as well, just so you can get a sensation through the front of the hip. Nice knee bend. Maybe have a play with straightening the leg, or keep it nice and bent. I prefer the bent leg version. And really arcing back to get that deep sensation. There. So let's find our variation that we prefer. Let's take a breath in to prepare as I'm falling. Exhale. Arching back if you're in a lunge, straighten the back leg if you're with me. Try and straighten the back leg as much as you want, as much as you can. Using the block as a bit of support. 3 breaths. Exhale. Once more, inhale. One full exhale. Extra inhale, lift the chest a little bit taller. Exhale, hands down, drop the knee. Just move that block out of the way. Guide the leg back. If you're in a lunge, feel free to have a little walk around. If you're with me, just rock the pelvis side to side in a tabletop. And then let's go for the other side. Move through a down dog if you choose to, or just pull the leg forward, setting yourself up. We know which option we can do now, a lunge version or with me if you can get deep enough. Using your block underneath your hamstring, glute area, see what feels best. Allow yourself to sit onto it. Again, spiral this back thigh in, back hip in as much as you can. Lift the chest, tuck the back toes. Here we go. Take a breath in to prepare. Drive the back heel away, straighten the back leg, squeeze in the quad as much as you can, deep stretch on the hip flexors. Let's hold it 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Let's take the extra inhale. Soften the knee down. If you're with me, remove the block. If you're in the lunge, you can come up to standing, have a little walk around, have a little bit of a wiggle. And then let's take a last little extra stretch. Let's see how our full front Hanumanasana splits are feeling now. And let's all come to downward dog. So let's lift the bum up. So for me, the right leg in the front is the weaker leg. So let's do that one. So inhale, right leg to the sky. Sweep it through. Start to work your way into whatever version of Hanumanasana feels good for you. Go as deep as you can go. Hold it. You can always use 2 blocks for support. Hold if you're not quite there yet. If you can go all the way down, again, square hips as possible. Maybe come up slightly if you need to. I like to come up a little bit more on this side, as this is my weaker side. So I'm going to try and lift it up a little bit. Drive the heel into the floor. Enjoy the extension of the back leg. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale. Twice more. One more breath in. Exhale. Tuck the toes, lift yourself up. Don't worry about moving the mat. Gotta say, that wasn't bad for myself, only moved a little bit. Let's have one more down dog. Into the other side. So again, just noticing the different sensations once again in your body. What feels good, what feels restricted. For me, the left side's a little bit easier. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Sweep it through. Step yourself up. Use your blocks if you need to for support. Work your way down. Square hips as possible. And again, maybe starting up a little bit off the ground if you can go flush. Soften your way in with control rather than just melting all the way down. So I'm going to lift myself up a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Drive the legs, keep them active. Inhale. Exhale. One small full breath in. Full breath out. Let's take an extra inhale. Tuck the back toes, lift ourselves up. Move the mat away if you can. Nice. Have a little wiggle. And then let's all come down onto the knees. Shift the weight forward, easy chaturanga. Let's take seal. Widen the arms on the diagonal. Pelvis close to the floor. Gentle squeeze of the bum. Lift the chest. Let the belly stretch. Allowing the spine to come more into extension after primarily forward folding today. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's soften our way into Sphinx. This time elbows underneath the shoulders, arms parallel. Now let your glutes completely soften now on this one, as we're not fighting gravity too much. Gently pull the chest forward, and then either staying here or you can re-ground the chin and just soften. So ending with some gentle heart opening, the anatomical opposite of Earth. Soften the belly, the glutes. Start to let go. Take a breath in. As you exhale, soften flush to the floor. Hands to the shoulders, elbows in. Nice and slowly, push yourself back to a child's pose. Take your time, nice and slow. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just roll up through the spine, come to a little seat for a very gentle twist. So just guide your left hand across the right thigh, knee. Right hand goes behind. And just very gently twist to the right. Really, really small. Exhale, unwind. Let's go to the other side. Taking it, breath in, right arm outside the left, left hand behind. Really small, little twist towards the left. One more breath in. Exhale, unwind. Allow the bum to slide underneath. Legs come forward. Dandasana, legs out in front. Arms out in line with the shoulders. Let's roll down through the spine. Belly in, rolling all the way down. Once you get there, if there's any final postures you'd like to take, maybe a happy baby, opening the soles of the feet up to the sky, opening the knees externally, flat thighs, cup the backs of the hamstrings, calves, shins, inside, outside feet. I like the inside at the moment, I'm enjoying that. Externally rotating the femurs as much as you can, guiding the knees out, gentle pull down of the heels. Or if you'd prefer, you're more than welcome to take plow. Just be mindful it's a bit difficult to breathe, so keep your chin tucked in. Doesn't matter if the feet touch the floor or not. If you're ready, you can take Shavasana. Or again, spend a few more moments in happy baby or plow. And then when you're ready, if you're not already there, carefully coming out of plow, happy baby. Lengthen the legs to the corners of your mats. Arms out by the side. Grabbing any layers if you wish to keep yourself warm. Maybe an eye pillow across the eyes, a jumper. Close the eyes. And enter Shavasana. Soften your glutes, your belly. Allow the ground to support, to cradle. Let yourself surrender to the ground. We don't need to do anymore. Calm, slow breath. And give yourself this last moment of stillness. If you would like to stay in Shavasana, there's no rush. Leave behind home practice. You can just stay here as long as you like. If you would like to end class with me, gently deepen the breath in and out through the nose, wriggling the fingers, wriggling the toes. Take a full body stretch, and then soften. Slowly guide yourself to a seated place, passing through a fetal position. Feel free to rest there for a moment or just swim through it. If you're in Shavasana and you'd like to stay, you're more than welcome. Ending class with me, any seated place. Eyes closed if you can. Hands to the heart center. Take this moment. Give yourself some gratitude, self-love, kindness. Coming to class, exploring your physical body, the sensations that we experience, embedded even, and supported by our breath. Let's take one last breath in together. Breathe in. And exhale out. Give thanks to yourself, your body, your minds, your breath, and always your mind. You can open the eyes. And thank you very much for everybody joining me on today's class. If you would like to join in on the other ones, if you haven't already done so, I'll put the hyperlinks in the description below. And I thank you very much for joining me on this little Mandala mini-series. The next video will be a combination of all of the elements, so a space or ether based class where we'll combine all elements together. But thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Namaste.